Hi, my name is Kenziie and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing this look right here. It is a brown, I wouldn't call it a smoky eye, but it is a brown kind of shimmery shadow with a brown lip, and I think this is perfect for the fall. It kind of gives off a little bit of the 90s vibes, which I absolutely love. I'm still stuck in that era. But if you'd like to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I'm going to be starting off using my e.l.f. primer that I spoke about in my previous video to prime my face. I like to take about that much on my finger and just kind of put it actually all over my face. It has a brightening effect, so I want that effect to be all over my face. So now that I have that primer on, I'm going to be going in with my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow foundation and putting that all over my face. Then taking this Ace VV brush and blending all of that in. Then going in with my L'Oreal True Match concealer in N4 through 5. I'm going to be concealing under my eyes, on my chin, and down my nose. The only reason I'm not doing it on my forehead is because I'm going to be wearing my bangs out, so what's the point? I'm going to be blending it out with my Real Techniques sponge. Then to set my face, I'm going to be going in with my Ben Nye Luxury Powder in Banana and just setting all those places that I highlighted. Then to set the rest of my face, I'm going to be going in with this L'Oreal True Match powder in N7 and lightly dusting this on my face. Then going with my NYX brow pencil, I'm just going to brush up my eyebrows a little bit and then kind of fix them just a tad. Because you can't see them, it's literally pointless to be doing the most. Okay, so for this look, as you can tell by the title, I'm going for a really brown, dark look. This is kind of my favorite look to do on myself. I think the browns and like the sparkle and stuff like really give you that like a sultry look. And especially since my husband plays for the Cleveland Browns, this is gonna be a look that I wear a lot, especially during this fall time and the winter, kind of to match the team colors, but also to match the season as well. So to start off, I'm going to be taking this transition color in the 35F palette. I'm going to be taking this color and sweeping it above my crease as well as into my crease. Once I've done that, I'm going to take this slightly darker transition color and focus that right into my crease, trying not to bring it up too high, but just really focusing it in that kind of cup of my eye. I'm also focusing this color in a way where I don't bring it too far into my inner corner because I don't want it to look like I have a black eye. Then taking a clean blending brush, I'm just going to be making sure that this transition is seamless. Now taking some setting spray, I'm just going to be spraying it on this flat Morphe E19 brush to get it a little wet. And then I'm going into this really beautiful dark brown color in my Morphe palette, and I'm going to be packing this all over the lid. Then taking my Morphe M330, I'm going to just make sure that this is blending well. Next, I'm going to be going into this more goldish brown tone, and I'm going to be packing that more in the center of my eye. Actually, I'm going to be putting it all over my lid. I actually really like the combination of these two colors on top of each other. And then again, blending. So I wanted to add liner because I am going to be applying lashes, but I didn't want to have this bold line across my lash line. So I'm just going to be taking some black in that same palette and smoking it out on my lash line. And I'm just using this e.l.f. smudge brush. Okay, now I'm gonna go down to the lower lash line. I want to add a little bit of black to my waterline. I'm gonna be taking my eye pencil in I Don't Know because it's a hot mess, and putting that on my lower lash line. Now I'm gonna smoke it out a little bit with that same smudger brush, and with the excess eyeshadow, black eyeshadow that I have on it, I'm just going to be smudging out that eyeliner. Now taking this Morphe 169 brush, I'm going to be taking the brown tone that I put underneath that brown copper tone and smudging that all along my lash line. For the inner corners, I'm going to take the copper tone that I put on top of that brown tone and just place that slightly in the inner corners. Then for mascara, I'm going to be taking my L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly Mascara and putting that on my top and bottom lashes. So to finish this look, I'm going to be finishing it with my Ardell Wispies. To me, these are the most naturally flattering lashes. Today I'm applying my lashes the regular way. If you want to see me apply my lashes underneath my real lashes, then just click the card above. Okay, now that I have my lashes on, I'm gonna finish the rest of my face. So I'm gonna be going in with my L'Oreal True Match in the color C8 and my Contour It brush and just bronze up my face. I'm gonna just keep it kind of far back because my hair is covering my face, so there's really no point of doing the most. But I do want to give myself a little definition in case my hair decides to blow out of my face. And now to add some color to my face, I'm going to be taking this NYX blush in Pink the Town and placing that on my cheeks. A very soft pink tone because I want the focus to be on my eyes. And because we have like a shimmer effect going on in our eyes, I am going to add some highlight. I don't always highlight. And just take my Physicians Formula highlighter and placing that on the upper parts of my cheeks. I'm also going to take some and put it at the tip of my nose and lightly down the bridge of my nose. Okay, and then to finish off the face, we're gonna go to the lips. I'm gonna be taking this Kylie lip pencil in True Brown and just outlining my lips. Actually, I'm gonna just fill in all of my lips with this pencil. Then I'm going to be taking this NYX lip gloss. It came in like a kit. I don't know what they're called anymore. It rubbed off. So I'm just going to be taking this lip gloss and going on top of that True Brown color. So this is the final look. This is just my brown, kind of sultry brown eye that I will be wearing to most of the games this year to match my husband's team's colors. I really enjoy keeping it warm for the fall looks. But if you enjoyed watching this makeup look, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. She got the old lady lips.